How do I find the motivation to wake up early and push myself every single day? The answer to that is simple, guys. You just have to have a purpose and a mission and a reason and a deep internal why of why you need to wake up early in the first place. Like, if you want to have the best version of yourself for your loved ones and you have a family or you're going to have a future family, well, you have to understand that you're going to have to prioritize time to make yourself, a better version of yourself. You've got to have a personal development process that you stick to every single day. And for me, guys, I believe in getting up in the early hours of the morning so you have that solitude, so you have that time with God, so you have that time of reflection, isolation. You can really get to know who God is and know His purpose and path is for you for that day, as well as you get time to train intensely without the distractions of everyone like trying to get in your way or ask you questions or just like interfering with your time that you should be using for yourself. So be selfish with that early morning process in order to bring a better version of yourself to your loved ones later in the day. Everything, like in terms of like eliminating excuses or in terms of like these questions, guys, about like how do I do this, it's always going to come back to personal responsibility, personal accountability, having a deep internal why and a belief that you need to have to overcome these adversities that are going to come your way. But some other practical advices for how do I wake up early with the motivation. How can you not? How can you not have the motivation? Like, you have all the reasons why. Like, you have a beautiful family now or in the future. Like, is that not motivation enough for you to be a man and to be responsible for them, to get on your grind, to get on your purpose and achieve that mission, to become the best version of yourself? Like, that's enough motivation, man. You don't need more motivation than that, other than what's already within you dying to come out. And if you need a refresher of that, then like write down your goals. Go watch my other videos on how to do goal setting and how to set a why, how to set a mission statement, how to get rid of sin in your life. And then like, don't participate in that sin anymore. Realize that your goals are more valuable than that, and that the sin is robbing you of that path. And then in the morning, you write your goals every single day. Go and watch the videos where I talk about how to set up a daily system. So you wake up, you write down your goals, you spend time with God. Before bed, you do the exact same thing. Why? Because it's a constant at the front of your mind. And over time, that is so deeply ingrained in you that you don't negotiate with the temptation of doom scrolling on your phone or watching movies before bed. All these things are going to keep you out of getting up early in the first place. And then you go to bed with that motivation, that fire, that when you wake up, you're also on fire again. And then it's a snowball effect of belief and confidence. The further you walk along the path of progression, the more you want to do it. And the closer you get to God, the further away you get from sin. You don't want to sin anymore. And the further you go in the direction of your goals, the more you don't want to participate in the things that knock you off the path of your goals. So it's really just getting started and being purposeful with your actions and valuing the small details of life, valuing the small actions and habits and steps, and just building itself, man. So and just understand, like, it takes time. It takes time, but if you really have a deep, like, it takes time and experience to not fail so much, but it doesn't take time to look in the mirror right now and be accountable for where you're at. And if you don't like where you're at, accountable for like changing it and like realizing that you're the person responsible for putting one foot forwards in front of the other and walking in an obedient path with the Lord in the direction of your goals. It's your responsibility, man. It's your responsibility. And that's really where I go to motivation, man. It's like, I have a why. I want to be the best dad, the best husband, the best son, the best friend, I want to achieve all these goals and missions and passions out of my life. Like, I want to create a legacy and impact that gets the same for all the other men of society and cure the problems of the world upstream by creating good, strong, God-fearing, God-honoring men. That's my goal. Is that enough motivation to keep the fire lit for me? That's far beyond the aesthetics in the gym or the strength and power thing? Absolutely, because it's a never-ending list of people that are suffering. Therefore, it's a never-ending list of people that I can go and save, or I can go and help, or I can go and influence in a way, sharing the love of God through the world, through my example, through my leadership, or what I believe is success, which is finding your God-given purpose and doing everything you can to achieve that mission with the right character and the right values, and then leading other people to do the same. That's what I believe our mission and our purpose in life is, man. So if you align with that, then you're on the right path for where I'm going with my stuff. And if not, man, well, that's okay. But this is what leaders and champions do, is we submit to God and we believe that we must become the best version of ourselves for our loved ones. This is the definition of a man, as a leader. So we lead by doing what's hard, even when times are tough and even when we don't want to do it. But that creates the life that other people don't have. It creates the life that our loved ones are provided for and protected not just from outside things, but protected within the home, because our character is right. So we're the right leader, the right role model, the right person that's responsible for them. Everything of theirs is provided for, the people that we love. And that's going to start, man, by leading yourself first and looking after yourself first and loving yourself first with the investment of the day-to-day habits, and understanding that you have to have that why that surpasses the temporary pain of suffering, of the pain of discipline. But if you don't experience the pain of discipline, then you experience the pain of regret. And I think that's where a lot of guys end up sleeping in over and over and over again, because they don't have that internal why that hits so hard at home. They're not valuing what they're doing enough, because they spent so much time partaking in the things that knock them off their path that they don't want to do, but they provide that quick fix, that instant gratification for them. So guys, like, throw the phone in the bin, get off social media, lock in on who you want to be and what it's going to take to get there, and then stop compromising for lesser values, lesser habits, sin. Stop tolerating out of yourself, because your goals, your loved ones, they demand so much higher than that, because they're so much more worthy of all that bullshit. And once you make that decision and commit and repent for those things, ask God to help you, forgive yourself for them, ask God to forgive you, turn away from them completely, that's the path of the person you want to become, and that's all the motivation you need to go and achieve this mission. More motivation, guys. My channel talks about where to get the godly motivation, the righteous anger at sin, the righteous anger at the enemy that's trying to steal, kill, and destroy everything you love and care about. I talk about that stuff too. Talk about the why. Just go watch more of my content. If you want to get part of a community of guys who love God, who want to be the best leaders they can be for their loved ones, jump in the community, guys. We've got the training app, got extra behind the scenes videos, challenges, prizes, all these kind of different stuff, man. So like, all the transformation, we can do it together in partnership. I always say, guys, you don't need a coach, you need a community, you need a brotherhood, an iron brotherhood of people around you, because we can call each other out when we're not raising up to a godly standard. Like, iron sharpens iron, bro. And a brother is born in times of adversity, so you can really count on someone when you can be there for them. And so that's why I created that brotherhood there, man. Jump in it if you're interested. $7 a week. It's the best investment you can make in yourself, because we have that brotherhood and accountability around us, whilst also getting in shape, getting lean, sharing the problems and struggles that we have with each other, in order to become the person that we ought to be for our loved ones. So yeah, jump in, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time.